Hi, welcome to my home. I'm Rae. This is Cookie. Come in and see where I write. So my day starts with a crossword because I find that it really helps the blood flow in my brain and I get word recall going much better. And then I go for a walk, but I don't walk with podcasts or audiobooks. It's a really good space of time for me to think, and my subconscious kind of rises to the fore, and it's amazing how many problems in stories I solve when I go for a walk. So I write at a standing desk because I find I need to wriggle around a bit sometimes when I'm writing. I write with 3 screens. I have a program called Scrivener, which I love because I can keep all my research in there. I can colour code my characters by scene so I know, I've got too much of that character in a row, and it helps me organise. That's obviously at the editing stage. First draft stage, I try to have Google Maps up on a page so that I can really go into the location I'm at, and I use the street view, and I'll have research photos up. I have notebooks. Because I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis during the writing of this second book, I actually had to find a way that I could get the first draft down that wasn't all typing, because my hands seize up sometimes and my wrists. So then I use the dictation, and I find it better to wander. When I'm editing, it's obviously all at my desk, and I find the other thing I love about the program I use is I can split the screen. So I can have research right next to, like on this one I've got a room plan, and then I'm kind of typing and checking that it matches the room plan, because you have no idea. You need to know your entrances and exits in a room, otherwise it's messy. I love the research phase of writing. It's a bit of a rabbit warren for me, and I can spend hours doing it. I read a lot of biographies, so things like this for this book, for Dying to Know, or things like 400 Things Cops Know, because it really helps me get some flavour and character into my stories. I also try to visit the settings of where I'm putting the novel. So for Dying to Know, I went to Balmoral, and I also do face-to-face interviews as much as I can. So I went and spent a day out at Cabramatta PCYC and shadowed a policeman for the day of what he did in his youth work there and his police work there, and that was just invaluable for the novel. And then I also visited lots of biker rest stops. There's such a broad range of people in biking, in motorbikes, and they would share their stories with me. And the more they opened up, the more I learnt, the more I could add to the novel. And I found that people, some people had dipped their toes in the waters of outlaw biking and shared their experiences. Others were just weekend bikers like my husband and I, who just wanted to get out on the road. When I'm editing, if I feel like a scene doesn't have enough flavour or enough build or mood, I tend to throw on noise cancelling headphones like these, and I play movie score music that I think matches the scene. If all else fails when I'm writing and I can't come up with a solution, I grab my husband and ask him to take me for a motorbike ride. I jump on the back, and because he's in control of the driving, I can switch off my conscious brain, and it's amazing. The ideas just keep kind of flying at me. So I've found that riding the motorbike has been such a huge part of writing this book and editing this book and getting it to a finished product.